one of my specialities is the issue of crisis negotiation, which is negotiating against terrorists. I was involved at some point in resolving the siege of the Church of Nativity back in 2002, where actually Palestinian terrorists sought refuge in the Church of Nativity. Of course, Israel could not break into the Church of Nativity, and we had to talk out the terrorists. This is the place where, as many times in life, you cannot exercise force even if you have it. So you need really to combine the language of power with the power of language. You have to find the ways and the psychological approaches how to really take these people out of the church. It took us 40 days to find an agreement, and by the end of the day, this very potentially explosive crisis was resolved peacefully, with a fair number of the terrorists were deported to Europe. Another number was deported to Gaza, and actually we reached an agreement without escalation. This is an example of the importance of analyzing the systemic nature of the conflict. What are the patterns? What are the psychological dimensions? How you differentiate personal interest of a leader, of an executive, from the organizational interest, from the national interest. The challenge is actually to come and observe the reality and make sure you identify as many dimensions as possible. Because you don't know exactly at the beginning of the event what will be the most relevant factor, the most relevant dimension, interest that you will need to lever the work of the people. I worked with the government several months ago on resolving two big public crises here. It was 3 weeks students strike and 2.5 months teachers strike. There was a time where no one talked with anyone. And the challenge was how to bring people to the table actually without giving up their interests and without making it too much of a concession to either of the sides.